Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series race number 25 here today from the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Today we present to you the Canadian Tire 350. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Starting from the pole will be Nathan Faden in the number 3, and 2 is outside will be the number 29 of Alexander Rowe. Of course, keep in mind, this is the second to last race of the regular season. It is also our final road course of the regular season. Again, our apologies to Zach Fitzwater, just due to lack of timing. That's why I unfortunately cannot have any co-commentators here today for the Cup race. But we will try to have some co-commentators back when the playoffs get going, assuming that I can actually find time to get ahead in my recording. So we'll see what happens. Of course, keep in mind, second to last race before the playoffs. You saw knockout qualifying on your screen not too long ago. Big implications today for Mitchell Collins. This may very well solidify him out of the playoffs, which is a tough break. For guys like Lenny Florentine, Austin Shaw, they're on the fringe of making it or missing it. Today, a good result could change that. And of course, keep in mind, after this, we only have Darlington left, and Darlington will be a double points race. Something to keep in mind as we go forward here. And of course, that's next weekend. And then, of course, we will begin the round of 16, but still plenty of spots available, I'm sure, or plenty of chances to make it in. 18 playoff points at stake over the next 2 races. So, something to keep in mind. Again, as we get going for our only race north of the border here today at Canadian Tire, let's roll the intro, and when we come back, we'll take you to the green flag in just a moment. GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. We're getting ready to go racing here. Nathan Faden, he's winless this season, as is Alexander Rowe. Keep in mind, they've been close this season but haven't gotten a win, and they are both going to need a win to get in, or to have a shot to get in, as the pace car peels off. Faden and Rowe will lead us through the final turn, and the green flag will fly. We're underway, Canadian Tire. Down into turn 1, that outside may just prevail, and Alexander Rowe is going to take the race lead away. We've really noticed in the last few races that Beaver Don Racing team starting to come to life. They're starting to find their stride. And it may be too late, but it's not necessarily too late for them. I mean, I wouldn't consider it too late. There's still playoff implications. And Alexander Rowe knows how to win on road courses, so another thing that could benefit them today. Of course, Tim Horton's been on a bit of a streak lately. He's in the top 33 right now, but of course a win would probably boost his resume, maybe put him in the playoffs, who knows. But of course, the former champ Alexander Rowe, his teammate, could very well punch his ticket in. Alexander Rowe will lead the opening lap. Again, Alexander Rowe has not won in a really long time in the Jello Cup Series. He has not won since his championship season. That should be noted. He hasn't won since his championship season in season number 5. He went winless in season 6, the only champion to return after winning the season after winning his championship to fail to advance to the playoffs. He wants to prove again that championship was not a fluke. But anyway, again, as mentioned in pre-race, Darlington is the final regular season race. Then, of course, we will go to Rockingham. That will be the playoff opener. Then we'll head to Road America and to Bristol. That will be the first round of the playoffs, and that's all coming your way very soon. Of course, then the round of 12 will kick off at Gateway, who's expected to get a cup race, by the way, next season. Not sure if you saw the Adam Stern rumors. Of course, we'll address that on Out of Turn 4 this week, so you won't want to miss that. Casey Horton now in second as we were rambling that off. The best part is this is a I guess you can call it kind of a high-speed road course. See the 17 and the 29 hitting their marks. Of course, this track offers some high-speed opportunities. You'll see 148, 150, now up to 160. They're going to hit 170 before hitting that turn hard on the brakes. In a way, sort of like Watkins Glen, but not necessarily just like it. 17 is closing on your leader, by the way. Caution's out. Let's go see what happened. Mohammed Zain Abdullah, he gets off that corner just a little bit too high, and you see he loses kind of grip there. Max Anderson just hooks him enough, sends him into the dirt and into the tire barriers here. And that will essentially cause the 12 to need a tow and likely end his day. Tough break for Mohammed Zain Abdullah. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Welcome back. We're getting ready for the restart. We apologize. We missed some pit stops there. Of course, Casey Horton and quite a few of these guys in front here decided to go with 2 tires on that pit stop to try to gain some track position. Others, like Alexander Rowe, went 4 tires in fuel. We'll see how that impacts the 29 team, as they are now a little ways back. Casey Horton, Nathan Faden, Dan Hummel, your top 3, as the pace car will peel off. They'll make their way through the final corner and see the green flag. We're back underway here at Canadian Tire. And look at that, the 25 is going to jump immediately, and he will get the second position. Keep in mind, Dan Hummel, a former Truck Series winner here. He could be trying to go for the Cup win, and I believe that would be his second win of the Cup season. Now he's going to chase down that 17. Keep in mind, this is not the final race of the weekend, I should note. Oh, you see the 25 and the 17 run it wide. The 3 trying to make a run won't make it happen. Of course, tonight we will be running the Lift National Series. We'll be running at Memphis, and that, of course, will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you won't want to miss that race. Look at that, the 25 trying to force the 17 into a mistake. He knows he's faster. But he's waiting to make his move. We give him the good old bump. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. He's looking outside. It's going to be a tough pass to complete. Oh, they touch. 17 says no way. Hits him on the door, knocks him back to second place. Will Dan Hummel give the payback? Yeah, he could say here, well, you hit me in the door, I'm hitting you in the back. Boy, he is riding all over the back of that 17. See there, he'll finally back off. Brandon Harris now up to third. Lenny Florentine in fourth. And keep in mind, Lenny Florentine, again, one of those guys barely, or clinging on, he's either barely clinging on to or just outside of the top 30. He needs a good run today. Oh, look at this. The 25 closing up the gap. 17 runs it wide. And now they're side by side for the lead. Can the 25 make it happen? Will he put the door to the 17? Oh, they almost touched again. And I think the 25's going to get it this time. To the line, the 17's going to lead that lap. Caution's back out. Diego Yepes, one of the Pocono winners, might have had something to do with this. Oh, the 16, Ben Crouch, big damage. Let's go see what happened to the 16. 16 and 07, just racing really close here, and you see Tim Horton kind of pinches the 16, or 16 kind of pinches the 07, and right there he just goes sailing into those tire barriers and essentially kills his race car. Ben Crouch is one of those guys on the fringe of making the playoffs. This is not going to help him. Let's take you back to the green. Welcome back. You see the 16 and the 12 are out of the race. And as we head back up front, the top like 7 or 8 did not pit under that caution. Of course, Casey Horton, Daniel Bouchard, Joey Trickle, Michael Collins, Alexander Rowe, the top 5 now. They did not pit under that caution. Then you got Tim Randolph, Scott Upton. They are the last 2 that didn't pit. And then you've got Nick Martins in 8th, Dan Hummel in 9th. And Brandon Harris rounding out your top 10. Pace car is going to peel off, and guess what? So are these leaders. So the 18 is going to be the race leader as we get the green flag. We're back underway at Canadian Tire. Something's wrong with the 77, by the way. You see the 43 just got 3rd. Now, the top 3 have all won a race this season, but a 2nd win could lock them in. I believe the 18's in, 'cause I believe he won at Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. He did win a big race, I just can't remember where. So he might be in. Dan Hummel, a 2nd win could very well lock him in. Same with the 43 of Simon Davis. They would have no fears entering Rockingham. Oh, you see the 18 run it wide. It'll open the door for the 25 to close in. Here we go. 25 is there. He's trying to put the pressure on the leader right now. Here we go. Will the 18 run it wide again? He will not. What's going on? Everyone's running slow right now. Is caution out? It appears so. I guess we're not racing back. That was a very weird caution. See, nobody's racing back. I'm trying to get an answer to that one. Let's go see what happened. 03 of Charles Sanford gets jumped on the initial start here. And you see the 14 didn't have time to react. He just hits the 03. Goes through the pit wall, kind of a phantom style right there. But around goes Charles Sanford. Tough break for the 03 team. Let's take you back to the green. Getting ready for the restart here. At least what I believe will be a restart. Who knows? That was kind of a weird caution that came out there. Brandon Harris will be the leader. Then in second, you've got the 43 of Simon Davis. And actually the 7's going to pit. So that means not only will the 43 be the race leader, but he is going to be in a lap traffic moment presented by Fitzwater's Angriness. And the 18 goes around. At least I thought he did. He did almost the same thing. Yeah, he did almost the same thing that the 03 did. That's why I got concerned there. Here comes the 8. Keep in mind the 77 battling for his life right now, because if Diego Yepes can stay in front of this 43 and say we do get a late race caution that brings out overtime, he would be 1 lap down, and that means he would get a wave around to get back on the lead lap and battle with these guys in overtime. You see there he's pulled away, but the 43 with the race lead. The caution is out. The 03 of Charles Sanford. And guess what? Diego Yepes is going to get one of his laps back. A lucky break for the 77 team. They'll go back to 1 lap down. Let's go see what happened. Charles Sanford, another one close to making the playoffs, and he gets involved in an incident very similar to Tim Horton and Ben Crouch's. You see there, 21 hooks the 03, and there he goes. Same exact spot, the 16 hit, and that will end Charles Sanford's day here in Canada. Let's take you back to the green in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart here. The 03, the 16, and the 12 all out of the race. We'll see if these guys pit, but if not, Nick Martins will be the race leader. Dan Hummel second, Trevor Collins third, Nicholas Jewett in fourth, Tyler Faden in fifth. Pace car is off. Nobody's going to pit here. Well, the 9 is actually, as the green flag waves. We're back underway. 5 laps of racing to go here at Canadian Tire. Can we have a clean final 5 laps, or will these guys continue to race aggressive? You already saw the 24 and the 4 side by side there. Keep in mind, Fitzwater running in 7th, in 8th, he needs a win to get into the playoffs. Could today be that day? He's going to have a lot of work to do, but he's known for pit strategy on road courses. Teammates side by side for third. The 14 slides, but he'll keep the 3rd spot. See the 4 picked off the 23. He's now up to 7th. Here we go. The 25 is there, trying to make his move. 4 to go. Here we go. If they're going to pass, it's going to be here. 25 looked a little bit low, couldn't get there. But will these guys have enough fuel to get to the finish? And of course, the big question as we get into the latter stages. Three laps of racing to go. '18 trying to extend his lead right now over Dan Hummel, but here comes Dan Hummel. He's making a run. He's right there. He could put some pressure on the rookie. Oh, he had the momentum, but he's going to run wide. Now it opens up the door for Trevor Collins in the 14. Man, that essentially just took the 25 right out of this race. But not quite. 18's pitting. So are a handful of these leaders. Might be all of them. No, the 43 is going to stay out, as is the number 8 of Lenny Florentine. 2 laps of racing to go. Do they have enough fuel to get to the finish? Simon Davis, the leader. Apologize for cutting out there. Once again, once Simon Davis takes the white flag, next flag ends it. See, there he runs it a little wide. That's going to open the door for Lenny Florentine. Again, 2 race winners this season. Going to battle it out. And they're going to pit. '18 back to the lead here. As the white flag is out, it's 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. And we won't have overtime. Nick Martins with the big advantage now over second place, which is now Trevor Collins. For Nick Martins this season, as always, keep in mind, Toyota does not have the numbers like Chevrolet does and like Ford does. Caution's out, it doesn't matter though. Race is over either way. Again, the 4 Joe Gibbs Toyotas, the 2 Beaver Don Toyotas. You've got basically 8 Toyotas in the field. So the numbers are always against them. But today, Nick Martins, he's going to come through the final 2 corners, and he's going to get his 2nd career Jello Cup Series victory here at Canadian Tire. Congratulations to the 18 team. They get a big win here on the road course. And they just got across the line before overtime started because I believe that caution flag caught the 14 and the rest of the field, and indeed it did. So Nick Martins basically won the race because of where the caution fell. Because again, if the caution falls after the leader crosses the line, it doesn't matter what happens behind. But of course, again, anyone that crosses the line after the caution comes out, you can't race for position. So basically, Nick Martins just won the race by virtue of where the caution fell. Congratulations to the 18. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show your results and your standings, and we will be back for the regular season finale at Darlington. Until then, guys, goodbye, everyone.